joining us today is first-year men's head soccer head coach, Adam Ponder. Thank you for joining us today, Coach.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. I appreciate you guys coming out here today.
So this is your first preseason as head coach. How's it been so far? So what did you expect coming into your first season?
Yeah, I think it's been pretty good. Obviously, been through a few preseasons with some other programs, and we tried to make sure we planned ahead and had things organized. So it was easy to get into it with a few new assistants and obviously a big group of players that were new to the program. And so I think the planning ahead has made a pretty easy transition, not only for myself and the staff, but for the newer players to get integrated into the program and sort of understand what we're all about here.
And yesterday you had your first scrimmage against Preseason. What did you like from the team that you saw? What were some positives you saw? What are some aspects you want them to continue to build on?
Yeah. Obviously, having Franciscan out here was a great opportunity for us. I know they had a really successful year last year. I believe they got into the semifinals of their conference tournament, so a good opponent to play right off the bat, especially only after 3 training sessions and 2 days. The biggest thing that I liked is we've been stressing a lot of defensive things and some principles that we've been trying to apply. And so to keep zeros on the board, get a shutout the first scrimmage was probably the biggest thing for us, and that was something that I stressed to him right away. But we were able to get everybody in the game, test everybody out, and get away injury-free. So obviously that's an important thing for us. Obviously, it's not perfect. It's game number 1 after a few practices, and still a lot of things to build on, especially since we haven't done any attacking. So, get a couple goals without doing attacking is great. But, defensively, we still have to work on our movement a little bit, sort of where guys' responsibilities are, make sure they understand that before our next exhibition. And building our fitness, that's a big part of it. So, still early, still trying to figure out the best spots for everybody, and hopefully we can iron out some of that on Sunday.
And this is also your first recruiting class.
It is, yeah.
Coach, what have you liked from your young guys so far?
Yeah, so we have quite a few young guys that are freshmen coming in, but I think just as important, there's 3 guys that are transfers that came into the program that have helped, establish, sort of the expectations of a college soccer player. But in terms of the freshmen, there's some guys that have really surprised us. I think some of the guys we knew a little bit just from watching them play and recruiting them, and a few guys, you couldn't watch as much as others, just distance or whatever it may be. And so it's been a pleasant surprise from the group. Big things, they're getting themselves integrated with a group. They, not only on the field, but off the field, I see them eating together or doing things off campus, but they've been absorbing everything that we've been trying to coach to them, been willing to listen, and the biggest thing and probably the best thing for that group is just the effort they've been putting in. It's hot out here. It's been 2 days. It's new to them, and so for them to being willing to listen, absorb the information, and continue to put in the same effort each practice has been fantastic from them.
And lastly, you have some veterans, some upperclassmen returning from last year's squad. What are you hoping to see from them as leaders to these young players?
Yeah. So obviously, about a little more than half the team are returning guys. And I think they've been able to really set the tone for some of the returning players and show them sort of what it means to be a Muskie here, and represent the soccer program on the field and the effort they need to put in to have some success. Some of them have played some different roles, or maybe in the scrimmage yesterday didn't play as many minutes as maybe they were hoping to, but have had a good attitude about it. And again, willing to listen and accept some ideas that have been quite different than maybe the previous staff. And so to have those guys on board, and pushing this program in the right direction is only going to help those younger guys and the program itself move forward. And so hopefully we can, continue to build, both with the older guys that are here and the new guys, and get them meshed together and, get some wins and have some success. But, as we've talked about as a group, we just want to make sure we're hitting our goals that we have for each game, and not so much wins or losses, to really sort of build and get better from practice to practice, game to game.
All right, thank you for joining us today, Coach, and good luck the rest of the preseason.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.